We represent the business community in the San Fernando Valley. We're strongly in support of this project. It's going to create 30,000 jobs here. It is going to do a lot for conventions in the city. It does affect the valley. We're very excited, and we think AEG is the right company to do this. We wholeheartedly support it.
Chairman of Valley Economic Alliance. The Alliance's motto is better jobs, better business, better communities. And we think this project's got the potential to do all three, and that is create better jobs as well as community interest. I would be interested, though, on the latter issue when you have a chance to ask the questions, to focus on the community impact at the same time as you're dealing with the business as well as the jobs.
Angeles will appreciate the project, but we are very concerned about if any type of taxes are raised to the businesses, and it's very important that you consider that part and also the community, as the person said.
Vice President of EDC, we've been swimming in the deep end of the pool for a long time now. Unemployment in the county was 13% in December. News out of Washington this morning was encouraging. Unemployment is moving down a little bit, but certainly projects that create jobs in LA County and LA City are the ones that we want to support. So we'll be looking at the information coming for this project, today's meeting, in the next couple of meetings very carefully.
We represent over 450 companies, employing over 350,000 people in the LA region. And we have been the architects of this downtown renaissance, which has been extraordinarily important to this city and to the region. And I have always said that you cannot define a great city by 2 theme parks, a beach, and a sign. Think about it. And we have now very tangible data on what has happened economically as a result of this renaissance that was spawned largely, not entirely, but largely, by the construction of Staples Center back in 1999. We had also begun a housing initiative which the synergy between the two really did kick off the downtown renaissance. And for those of you, I'm a lifelong Angelino. Downtown was simply not important. It had, with the coming of the freeways and the automobile, a lot of life left the center part of the city and went to the suburbs. That has huge economic impacts. And all you have to do is look at a city like Detroit to know what happens when you abandon your core, because it affects every other neighborhood in the city when that happens. So this rebirth now is about 11 years old. Staples opened in October of 1999. Since that time, with the Adaptive Reuse Initiative, we have created 93,000 jobs. 93,000 jobs. More than $10 billion in business revenues have been generated. Construction expenditures total over $5 billion, and over $40 million have been deposited into the city's coffers through taxes on all of this activity. We believe in looking at the county property tax numbers, and their numbers don't go as far back as ours. What's wrong with that picture? But $134 million more in property taxes have gone to the county to fund all of their programs as a result of the increase in values and properties that have come online in downtown since 1999. Those are hugely important numbers, and there is no other place in the county, in the region, that can show that kind of growth in jobs and investment other than downtown Los Angeles. It has given people a reason to come downtown, and when you give people a reason to come downtown beyond the 9 to 5 employment base that was here before this renaissance began. And when you have an initial investment of over $1 billion by a company like AEG that can invest anywhere in the world, it sparks interest from other investors. The fact that we have a JW Marriott is an indication that this renaissance really picked up steam, and Bill Marriott also can invest anywhere, and he can invest anywhere else in Los Angeles. And he chose to put his money most recently in downtown Los Angeles. Now, those of you who understand how the tax system works in this city know that the $40 million that have gone into those city coffers are spread all around the city, in new fire engines, in increased personnel. It's not like a community redevelopment agency where the dollars come back to the particular area that generates them. So that is what has happened so far. And so it is very clear to us that the ancillary development that will come as a result of the stadium will keep this incredible momentum going and will produce many thousands more of jobs than we have already seen. Let me tell you that in the 11 years we're talking about, approximately 60 restaurants and bars have opened up, employing thousands of new people in the center of the city, just from this renaissance alone. To give you a sense of what the potential impact of a project like this can be in terms of job creation and additional investment, one of the functions of our Downtown Center Business Improvement District is to bring business into the center of the city. And we've seen about $15 billion in largely private sector investment in downtown, also over this period of time. Since Farmers Field was announced, just a short month ago, 4 hotel chains, both boutique and national flags, have come into the office. I cannot disclose who they are, evidencing a very strong interest in putting a flag up in downtown Los Angeles. We need more of those hotels. We're going to be hearing more about this in another subcommittee. But that is, again, some very direct evidence already, a month later, about the interest, the economic interest, not just the general interest of people with millions to spend to come in and put their money here as well. So we have seen it, and we are confident, based upon what has happened thus far, given the strength of and the sophistication of AEG as the authors of this project, that this is going to be an extraordinarily beneficial economic project for the city of Los Angeles. We have taken a position. We strongly support this. It's a win-win for the city, and we hope that you come to the same conclusion.
The creator of Shop LA, which is a citywide initiative to educate Los Angelinos on the importance of buying, shopping, dining, and entertaining within the borders of the city of LA. Anything we can do to generate that knowledge and to bring new people in means for every $10 in sales tax that is paid, the city gets a buck. When you're talking about potentially bringing in hundreds of thousands over the next years of new people for conventions and trade shows, that equals the ability for more librarians, more cops on the street. But I would like to make one recommendation. If the $300 million bond has to go to the voters for approval, we need to provide them what President Reagan said, which is trust but verify. So I would like to propose that the mayor create a new downtown revenue commission that would prevent us losing millions of dollars to parking lots that we have left on the table, unfortunately, over the last several years. but provide the citizens of our city a sense of confidence that we have interested, intelligent people just making sure that their interests are kept at heart. Thank you very much.